So today I was reading the story of Abraham and Lot. So Abraham is a very beloved and faithful servant of God. Abraham was really loved by God. And in Genesis chapter 12, we see God commissioning Abraham to go to a land that he had given him, a land that is where he was going to get his blessing. So Abraham faithfully, because he's very faithful and he's he loves God. Abraham was a true friend of God. So he starts his journey to go to Canaan, and he takes Lot with him. So they go with Lot, and it happens that when he goes to where God had asked him to go, Abraham and Lot, both of them become very rich, and they have lots of cattle, and they have servants, and they have a lot of wealth. And then one day the servants of Abraham and Lot, they start to fight over the herdsmen. They were fighting over pastures. And so Abraham, in his wisdom, decides to separate with Lot. Sometimes you have to separate. Sometimes you have to cut off whatever may be causing an issue in your life, issues in your life. In your wisdom, separate, cut off and separate yourself. So Abraham, in his wisdom, decides to separate with Lot. And he divides whatever possession they had into two, including the land. So he again, in his wisdom, he asks Lot to choose. He doesn't say, "Oh, it's me that God spoke to, so I have to choose where I want to be, and then I'll give you the rest." And also he doesn't say, "This land was given to me by God. You are not in this story. I just brought you here." No, he decides to divide everything into half and asks Lot to choose. So Lot chooses the very wealthy part near the Jordan, and leaves Abraham with a less fertile land. And Abraham doesn't worry, because he's the blessed of God. Wherever he is, he will prosper, whether in the desert, wherever he is. He knows that I have a God who is true, I have a God who is able, and I have a God who owns all the silver and the gold. So he lets Lot choose and go his way. And then one day in Genesis chapter 18, Abraham is just resting under the Mamre tree, and he sees three men. And as soon as he sees them, he knows that this is the Lord.